What really happened in those fleeting red carpet photos that suddenly sent Diane Lane's name racing across social media trends? And why did a moment lasting only seconds turn into a full-blown online debate that felt far bigger than the actress herself? At first glance, it looked like just another celebrity fashion discussion. But what most people don't realize is how quickly a simple image can be reshaped, reinterpreted, and magnified into something almost unrecognizable once it hits the internet. Imagine being Diane Lane for a moment. A performer whose career has stretched across decades, known for powerful roles, emotional depth, and a kind of timeless screen presence that has followed her from classic Hollywood storytelling into modern cinema. She has never been a celebrity defined by noise or controversy. Instead, she has built her legacy on restraint, elegance, and consistency in an industry that often rewards the opposite. And yet, even someone with that level of experience cannot fully escape the unpredictable nature of viral culture. The moment in question began, as many do today, with a few photos circulating online. Within hours, the conversation shifted. Comments appeared, opinions formed, assumptions grew louder than facts. And suddenly, Diane Lane was at the center of a discussion she never publicly asked for. But here's where the story gets interesting. The internet wasn't just reacting to clothing or appearance. It was reacting to perception itself. What most people don't realize is that celebrity images today live multiple lives at once. There is the original moment, captured in real time. Then there is the cropped version, the zoomed version, the reposted version, and finally the interpreted version that travels fastest of all. By the time most people see it, they are no longer looking at reality. They're looking at a version shaped by hundreds of unseen edits and reactions. Diane Lane's career adds another layer to this story. She rose to prominence in an era when fame moved slower, when interviews and films shaped public perception more than social media ever could. Audiences got to know her through characters, not comment sections. So when modern digital culture collides with that kind of legacy, there is often a disconnect. People project expectations onto someone they feel they already understand. And that's exactly why this moment spread so quickly. It wasn't just about one actress. It was about the tension between old Hollywood grace and new internet speed, between private identity and public interpretation, between who someone is and who the internet decides they might be in a single snapshot. But the surprising part is how predictable the reaction actually is. Every time a well-known figure experiences a visually striking or misunderstood moment, the same cycle begins. First comes curiosity, then amplification, then judgment, and finally, reflection if it arrives at all. The internet moves fast, but understanding usually lags behind. Social media reactions to Diane Lane's viral moment ranged widely. Some users dismissed it as overblown attention. Others defended her right to exist without constant scrutiny. A smaller group turned it into a broader conversation about how women in Hollywood are viewed as they age, and how quickly admiration can shift into critique depending on context that may not even be accurate. But beneath all of this noise is something more human. A reminder that public figures are still people navigating visibility in a world that rarely pauses to verify before reacting. Imagine the pressure of knowing that any single image, taken out of context, could become a global talking point within hours. That reality is now part of modern fame, whether anyone consents to it or not. What makes Diane Lane's case especially compelling is not controversy, but contrast. Her long-standing reputation for poise stands next to the chaotic speed of online interpretation. And that contrast forces a question many viewers don't stop to consider. Are we reacting to the person, or to the narrative the internet builds around them? Over time, moments like this tend to fade from headlines. The intensity softens. New stories take their place. But what remains is the pattern. A cycle where perception often outweighs reality, and where celebrities become mirrors reflecting society's own expectations about beauty, aging, and self-expression. And maybe that is the real story here. Not a single viral moment, but the way we consume them. The way we react before we understand. The way confidence, image, and identity become public debates instead of personal truths. Because in the end, Diane Lane's name attached to a viral headline says less about one moment in time and more about the world watching it.